Hello everyone. India is bubbling with excitement. May 28th, the new Grand Parliament is going to be inaugurated by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So why are we here? We are here at BBC Jewelry, Vummudi Balaji Jewelry. Why are we here? The whole world is talking about the new Parliament of India, the largest and most powerful democracy. And for this new Parliament, one great thing that's going to happen is the Sengol, or the golden scepter, which is being talked about extensively across the world, not just India but across the world, was originally made by BBC family in 1947, is going to go back to the new Parliament right next to the Speaker's seat where it belongs. Today, we are lucky to be with the family of the people who actually made the Sengol, which is attracting a lot of controversy as well across the world and across the waves in the air. So let us go and meet them and talk to them about the Sengol. Vummudi Balaji is the managing director of BBC Jewelry. He's a good friend and a classmate and a mate for 50 plus years. Here we go. Let's get his comments. So Balaji, we'd like everyone to hear you. The significance of the Sengol.
Firstly, we are very happy to be part of this historic event. So what is going to be done on 28th of May is a recreation of what happened in 1947. So our family was part of that historic event at that time, and again to be part of this historic event taking place on 28th, we are very, very proud, very humbled and very happy about it. The Sengol, as you all know, is called a scepter in English and Rajadandam in Telugu. So it's basically a transfer of power from one maybe king or maybe source of power to another source of power, and it's also stands for righteousness, and it is basically signifies transfer of in modern terms energy, vibrations, all the good things that have happened may it continue to happen in the future also. That is what the Sengol signifies, and it's a very popular event that's held in it was held during the Pandya and the Chola kingdoms and things like that. And I believe this is what we heard. I was not born at that time, but from my parents and my great grandparents, they've said that Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru had approached Rajaji to ask him what should be the what event should take place at that time, so that symbolizing the transfer of power. And Rajaji got back to the Thiruvadurai Adinam in Mayiladurai, and that's where they had suggested this Sengol to be given to be transferred, so that it could continue and symbolize this event, this beautiful event. So what happened was the Adinam contacted us, and my grandfather and my father at that time, my father was very young, so it was designed and manufactured at our end, and then made and then given back to the Adinam. The Adinam then took it to Delhi, and then I believe the whole event took place. That is the significance of the entire event.
Excellent. This young man was a 14-year-old boy at the time of independence. He is probably one of the few people on earth alive to have seen a scepter. So let's ask Mr. Vummudi Sudhakar, who is from the Vummudi Balaji family, one of the scions of the family, to speak to us on his experience and his memories of the original Sengol.
I am the third generation on the Vummudi Balaji family. By the way, the Sengol was ordered by the Dharmapura Adinam, made in our workshop under the supervision of my brother, Mr. Vummudi Yetiraj. It took a month's time for us to make it. It was made in silver with gold plating, and the karigars were from the south, who did the work, entire work in a factory. The tradition of handing over power by transferring the Sengol to the recipient for him to continue. And this is the way I believe it was done in the earlier days.
Are you excited about going for the inauguration?
Yeah, definitely. It's a lifetime, this thing. With my 88 years of this thing, I would like to go.
Right, Bala, you're one of the leading jewelers, probably one of the best known names. I'm not talking to you as a friend, but as a jeweler. Tell me what you feel about this entire thing. Technical details for us.
I believe what we heard was this scepter was made in silver and then gold plated, and scepter had it was embossed. The designs were embossed. It was completely designed and manufactured in our workshop. That's what my dad and my grandparents were telling us, and it took almost a month to make. And it costed roughly about 15,000 rupees or so. That's what we hear. And then from there it went to Delhi. So this is our role was limited to this extent.
It's a 5 foot long. 5 foot long.
Yes, it's about 5 feet, I believe. It's about 5 feet.
To the audience, if somebody had to just order that now, the whole thing, how much would it roughly cost?
Today it would probably cost about a couple of lakhs of rupees. I don't know the exact amount, we'll have to calculate and see, but it can be replicated, manufactured, but then I'm sure it should not be replicated because Sengol can be only one. Like they say, the Indian flags can be many, but Sengol should be only one, and then now it is going to be in the new parliament, and that's it. No more, we don't like to see any more replicas.
Nice. The 5th generation of VBC. No mean feat that, and it's so lovely to see the entire generation together here, all the generations together, the entire family here together. What are your personal emotions?
We're very humbled about the whole thing that has happened, and we're very proud that it's going to be placed at a very prominent place in the parliament, and it's national pride for us.
I knew that you were very focused and you were speaking a lot of things about it. You're obviously doing your research, your feelings, like your sister. What are your feelings on this, and any nuggets of advice to other youngsters too?
Okay. So firstly, I want to start off with saying we are the 5th generation, and we are extremely grateful to our ancestors and our forefathers to have gotten the opportunity and taken it at that point. I think we are reaping the benefits of it, or the credit to say so. So we are very, very thankful to be part of this, to see it again, history repeating itself, as they say. So it's a very proud moment. We understand, or we are understanding the value of our lineage and how much more we should be respectful and grateful for the whole situation. It's gratitude basically to our lineage, and I think everybody should be extremely proud of it because it's not only ours, it's India's pride.